Hey up my ducks, Chelsea here today at Studio Simley, and we're back in Del Sol Valley, furnishing the first of the 3 townhouses that we built last week. This is the far left one, and here live Kenneth and Doris Burke. They've lived here since the townhouses were built. The interior's not very modern. It's got 4 bedrooms, but obviously they live here on their own now, so 2 of them are kind of like spare rooms and one set up like a guest room. And yeah, they've just lived here for years and years and years, but it is just the 2 of them now. I am going to be making all 6 of their children, but only one of them will be living in Del Sol Valley, so you'll only see one of them now. Because obviously I am trying to sort of build up a save file, but I have no idea how long that's going to take. Honestly, it's a lot. So we're starting on Del Sol Valley now because I've got a bit stuck in Oasis Springs. I don't know why I chose to start with Oasis Springs for renovating on my channel, really, because Oasis Springs calls for modern builds, and I am not a modern builder. I just have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to modern builds. I'm so much more comfortable doing the more traditional style. So, yeah, that's what I've gone for as well with these townhouses. They don't look new by any means. As I say, there is 3 of them. This is the first of the 3. And Doris and Kenneth live here, and you will meet the families that live in the other 2 as well, possibly next week, so keep an eye out for that. I didn't want to do it roommate style for this, so it is all sort of one household, but I've locked the doors for everyone but that specific household in each of the houses, and I think that's going to work. I need to play test it a little more once all the Sims are in. They're not at the moment, so I just want to see how it plays once they're all in. Maybe I've done this entirely wrong, but I've been watching Devon Bumpkin doing flats on his channel. He's doing a Let's Build Newcrest series at the moment. I'm sure you've seen it. How can you not have seen it? If for some reason you're watching me and not watching Devon Bumpkin, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Honestly, you need to sort it out. But he's building flats, and that's how he did it. He's used the door locking system, and it seemed to work for him. So I'm gonna guess it'll work for me, but I will be playtesting it before it goes up on the gallery. I'm not putting it up until it's finished, so you won't be able to download this yet, which is why I've not included screenshots from the gallery like I usually do. Finished with the living room now, and we're into the dining room. I wanted to put that big bar in, because all of these properties are really big. Like, this lot's huge. It's big enough to fit 3 very good size houses and 3 gardens, which is far more than you need in a starter home area. A lot this size would have been fine up the hill where the mansions are, but it just looks a bit silly here. Hence the townhouses. I did try and match them into the map around, and the buildings you can't play in that are just off the lot. As I say, I've not tried to go modern with this at all. I want it to feel like they've lived there forever and not really renovated it, like your in-laws' house. Well, okay, that's quite specific. Like my in-laws' house, like it always felt like they'd done nothing with it since like the 70s. It was always really dated. It was a lovely house, but it was a bit like stepping back in time, and that's what I wanted this house to feel like. Made a little utility room off of the kitchen. With a washer dryer. I've put a laundry hamper in there as well. But I have also put them in all the bathrooms. Possibly too many laundry hampers. You might want to take a few out, because otherwise your sim's going to be... Well, they'll be getting the daily steps in, won't they? It'll be fine. Into the back garden now. I've put a tree in and some swings. I've used the swing set from Solani. It's quite expensive, but I don't know, I just felt like it fit with the house better than the Seasons swing set. And it's not like we've got an array of options. Done a little flowery hedge and use the Smooth Keeper base game fence to sort of separate off the grass from the patio. Bit of terrain paint, awkwardly placed because it's still glitching, but apparently that is one of the things that is getting fixed in the patch that is coming next month, so that's something to look forward to. Apparently it will also fix the glitch where the plants jump up and down with the foundation height, so I feel like that's going to make a huge difference to building, so I'm really looking forward to testing that out in game once the patch goes live. It's early June, I can't remember the date, it's before Eco Lifestyle comes out. I've moved upstairs now. If you notice, there was also a bathroom and a little sort of study room off of the lounge, which I didn't furnish on camera. The study room ended up being sort of like a formal living area, like Grandma's posh lounge. I imagine Doris has all her friends round in that room and they sit gossiping about the neighbours. And Kenneth and his friends aren't allowed in there, and the grandchildren certainly aren't allowed in there. That is Nana's posh lounge. We're on doing the master bedroom now. This has actually got its own good sized bathroom with a beautiful bathtub and a balcony as well. The balcony does look out the front, so it's not the most private of balconies, but you know, it's got a little table out there, it's cute. See Doris and Kenneth just standing outside there with my playtesting sim, Layla La Tester. Just doing the finishing touches in the master ensuite now, and then I think I'll go out to the balcony. If you've got any ideas for families you'd like to see put into the other two townhouses, you're welcome to leave a comment or message me on Twitter if you'd rather. We've got another 4-bedroom townhouse and a 3-bedroom townhouse, but obviously we are limited to 8 sims because that's how big households can be. Unless any of you can remember how to increase the household size, I know it is possible, I cannot remember how, and I keep looking and completely failing to find it. So if any of you know, please let me know how to increase the household size, because then I could have good sized families living in each of these houses, because they are big houses. As you can see, I've done a sort of guest bedroom, just with really basic furniture, and then I wanted to make the other 2 bedrooms look like they were the kids' bedrooms when the kids were living there, but nothing's really been done to them. I didn't really add any like personal effects or anything. I figure all that would have moved out with the kids, but they've got these extra bedrooms that aren't really utilised. Just doing the main bathroom upstairs now. There is a bathroom upstairs and one downstairs. Plus, as I say, the master bedroom's got an ensuite, so this house isn't short of bathrooms either. All of the houses have got that, upstairs, downstairs and master ensuite. So they are good sized houses, even though I've managed to fit 3 of them on one lot. So yeah, just going around the house doing sort of finishing touches now. Putting some wall lights up in the hallway. As you can see, it's sort of a conjoined hallway. It's kind of like 2 hallways joined by some archways. Just because that worked best for the floor plan. I'm not very good at floor planning. I'm not sure if this floor plan would fly in a real house, but I think it looks fine. Onto the screenshots now. There is screenshots of all the rooms, even the ones that you didn't see me do, such as the sitting room. So if you did enjoy that video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's